Now in this video, we cover Islam Makhachev and my strong suspicions he is on PEDs. Now, this video is speculative, but I've come up with 3 strong examples that would support my suspicions. Now, let's start off with the fact that Islam Makhachev was caught with PEDs. He failed the drug test with USADA. Now, people have come out and said that it was for his heart surgery, this, and that.
He had a medical procedure back in 2014, submitted documents that he used it under that, and ultimately he was cleared by USADA. But in my opinion, one of the greatest colossal mistakes in anti-doping.
But that's some stuff we'll get into a little bit later. Now, starting off with the first example, Islam Makhachev has what we like to call the death grip. Now, either Islam Makhachev is the world's strongest man or he's on PEDs. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. The guy has something we like to call the death grip. He gets guys that are top of the food chain, jiu-jitsu guys, what we like to call panic tapping. The guys are tapping within half a millisecond. Now, when he got Charles Oliveira in half guard with that arm triangle, I just maybe thought Charles Oliveira's a quitter, but come to find out, no. Charles Oliveira's felt something he's never felt before. The guy was tapping before even Islam had the choke sunken in. Now, a guy like Renato Moicano had the darts, seen the darts coming from a million miles away. Islam Makhachev does what a lot of people don't do. With the darts, he does what we like to call the high wrist. He submits people from the wrist, not the bicep. Now, either this guy is fucking Brian Shaw or Islam Makhachev is on some serious steroids. Let's cut the crap. These guys are Dagestanis. Outside of him having the death grip, my second example of Makhachev being on PEDs is the Bobby Green story. Now, the Bobby Green story is something that people like to shoo away, like, that drunk Bobby Green guy, he don't know shit. He's just talking. He's a loser. Bobby Green is a sore loser. He's talking shit.
I'm not like Bobby Green. Like, I'm not drunk, do some bad stuff. I training hard, that's why he feel the power. And
listen to the message, not the messenger. Bobby Green claims that Islam Makhachev has been taking steroids since a kid. Now, Makhachev has come out and said that he's been taking these quote-unquote vitamins.
I was fucking around on my YouTube, right? And I found this little video, and it said Islam had a little trouble with drugs. But I don't see people talking about him. He was saying when he first came over, his school that he trained at in Russia, they just gave him vitamins, you know? Imagine if you gave someone steroids from the age of 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, how strong you would be.
The guy has been juicing since a fucking kid. Now, Bobby Green also said that when in Dagestan, USADA can't come knocking on your door in Dagestan. These guys come to the airport, the airport guys notify Makhachev, and they start to flush their system. That might be a little bit of a reach, but you know what I mean. Now, Bobby Green also claims that they're stuck inside of a masjid. That's absolutely false. I don't think they would go that far to do that, but if you're doing steroids, you're doing whatever it takes.
Khabib and Islam, they go to a mosque, you know? They train in some place where you can't go to USADA, can't come in here for months. They can do whatever they want to do. Actually, Islam got caught for drugs, you know what I mean, when he first came. But he was like, oh, I didn't know. This is all the stuff that Russia was giving us as we were kids.
Bobby Green has also said he's rolled with thousands and thousands of guys. Fucking pause. But he has been rolling with thousands of grown men. He does jiu-jitsu and wrestling. What he's now come out and said at the time where he fought Makhachev, after the fight, he said, I've rolled with thousands of people. I've never in my life seen that type of strength.
People were like, he was really strong. It makes sense now. There's 2 people that I moved around with. I'm not going to say their names, but I was like, that's interesting. I moved with thousands of guys. That was interesting. I told my coach the same thing. There was something interesting about Islam, and I felt it. I'm like, it's just not human. It makes sense.
Bobby Green makes some really good points. He's never felt that type of strength. Islam Makhachev has been doing those same vitamins since he was a kid, the same quote-unquote vitamins that got banned and that got him popped from USADA. Something fishy's going on. Now, the last and final point is his muscles. Now, this might seem like a baseless claim, but even guys like Dana White have come out and said, I've never seen muscles like this. The guy has muscles where muscles aren't supposed to be. How do you have muscles on your ears, behind your ears? It's not even the cauliflower. It's legit muscle.
Islam Makhachev had a big win tonight against Drew Dober. Just wanted to get your thoughts on him and kind of where he stands in the lightweight division.
Choke that he pulled off tonight, was ridiculous. I don't know if you guys saw what I saw, but when he was squeezing his neck, when he had him in that, there was muscles popping out of like the back of his fucking neck and shoulders that I've never seen before. I didn't even know existed.
Are these three claims good enough for me to go to court right now and go against Makhachev? They're not. That's why it's speculative, but I'm on to you, Islam Makhachev. I'm going to do my more research on this, and you are going down, brother. I'm telling you, brother, this guy, number one bullshit guy. Makhachev, we're on to you, and that is that.